Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm just over at Danbury Common, over near Chelmsford today, and it's a fantastically glorious sunny afternoon here today, which is amazing, but too harsh to probably do the main landscape photos. So what I've opted to do today is come over to Danbury Common, come over to the wooded area and try to capture some images with the light coming through the trees, and hopefully that will create a great landscape photo. Okay, so I'm just set up here, walking along the path, and found this fantastic pond that's covered in the green pondweed, and it's absolutely creating amazing patterns with the sun that's behind you coming through the trees, creating this speckled pattern across the actual blanket of green algae, and it's absolutely amazing. So I've got my widest angle lens on, set at approximately 10mm, f16 ISO 100 and 2-second timer, working out really well. So just a short walk down the path, and I've actually come across another composition here. It's a little sort of stream that's running through the woods here, and what it's actually doing is creating a little bit of a dip or valley as such, but it's casting the light onto the bank on the other side, and it's picking it up obviously as the light's coming through onto the trees as well, and obviously a little bit in the foreground as well. Only fortune is I've obviously worn shorts today, and there's a lot of gnats around, so not great. Okay, so I've just got the camera set up here, looking down this little stream, and again, obviously using the sunlight as it's coming through the trees to obviously create that blotted effect on the actual foreground, and then into obviously the stream as well, and hopefully again sort of bringing out some of the details in the background. But unfortunately, the lengths that we photographers go to actually achieve our images, had to hack down a load of brambles to actually get to the water's edge, jump into the water itself, and now having to walk up and down talking to you to prevent the midges and the mosquitoes actually landing on me while I'm doing my piece to camera. So all fun and games. So I've just got myself set up here using the bridle path as a leading line throughout the image on my widest setting of 10mm f/16 ISO 100. And what I'm actually doing is using the live view on the back of the camera and pre-focusing and then switching it to manual mode, which brings up then the exposure box on the live view, and then taking an image with the darker area selected, and then also another image with the brightest area, because what I'm finding is, because the huge dynamic range between the light area to the dark area, if I take just one image and let the camera try and think of it itself, it's actually blowing out the highlights, and I can't bring those back in post-processing. So hopefully doing those two images, blending it together in post-processing, I'll work out that there's detail throughout the whole image. Okay, so I've just got myself set up again for my final image, and I'm using this stream here that's leading obviously through the image, and again obviously got the bright sunshine coming through the trees. Again, I'm using the technique of obviously pre-focusing, then switching over to the exposure box using live view, and then obviously taking the exposure. However, what I'm doing with this one as well is slightly underexposing, just again so I can obviously make sure that I don't get too much of a blown out highlight, and obviously then can really work with the shadow detail, bring that back if I need to a little bit in post-processing as well. Gain settings, f/16 ISO 100, and then obviously the 2-second timer to reduce the shake. So I hope you enjoyed that video at Danbury Common today, and the images that I caught with the light coming through the trees are absolutely amazing. It's quite tricky to shoot, I think, in a woodland conditions, and sometimes the weather conditions can really play either in your favour, like I think they have today, and sometimes against you as well. And when there's sort of diffused light by cloud cover, it's not really the ideal location to shoot in. However, today, obviously with the bright sunshine, getting that speckled light was really good. So if you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, make sure that you've clicked on that bell icon so you can get notified each time that I make a post. And thanks a lot for everyone that's watching. Please also make a comment as well, because I do try to reply to every single comment that's made. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.